Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech for yet more of your daily gaming news, and myself, Amata. Today is the 24th of November and I have some rather interesting news as there is a bit of a strike going on amongst Chinese workers at the moment. Now, as those of you paying attention to the news will probably know, China has risen to become an economic and engineering powerhouse, and it seems the days of Western countries using Chinese workers for cheap disposable labour appear to be coming to a close. Now, the struggles of the Taiwanese conglomerate Hon Hai Precision Industry Comp and its Chinese manufacturing subsidiary Foxconn, and of course they've caused plenty of woes for the likes of Apple and Sony, especially with the alleged rumours concerning Foxconn and the PS4. These are well documented and have been getting a little bit of attention of late, as of course there is those alleged claims made by someone who supposedly works for Foxconn. Now, Microsoft's corporation has become the latest to experience these issues regarding the Chinese workers. Now, workers are accusing Microsoft of trying to force them to sign a new contract with worse terms after it took over Nokia's OYJ's phone unit. Microsoft allegedly tried to fire some of the employees after they complained and refused to work until better terms were offered. But happily, the firing attempts quickly backfired after virtually the entire workforce united in solidarity and went on strike. This week they displayed signs, including one that read, "If you want to change the marriage, you have to first offer compensation." And this is according to Reuters, and that's Reuters.com, of course. Now, an employee spoke to Reuters saying, quote, "They have no grounds for firing us. We have already chosen this road to walk on, so we'll stick with it." Now, Nokia spokesperson Doug Dawson admitted that Nokia and Microsoft terminated 59 employees who refused to work out of a workforce of approximately 5,000, but denied any report of mass firings. He expressed hope that an agreement with the workers would be reached, stating, quote, "We met with workers this week to explain the situation and dispel the many rumours and false statements." Workers, though, said that the statement was a lie, yes, and they said to Reuters, quote, "The company didn't send any representative to negotiate with us. The labour union isn't doing anything either." Now, of course, Western companies aren't the only ones to make use of Chinese workers for labour, but they have been getting a little more attention than the rest of the people who make use of them. Of course, I'm talking about the Western companies, namely Apple and Sony, and now Microsoft, of course. They've both had attention attracted to their dealings with their Chinese workers, and of course famously the Foxconn workers that have been making several accusations against Sony, including forcing quote-unquote internships upon people, basically where they had to assemble PS4s, otherwise they would not graduate their course. Now, of course, most of these rumours were denied, and the rumours regarding the PS4 issues being a sabotage by Foxconn workers has yet to really be collaborated in any real way, but still, more attention than is normal has been put on this side of things lately, with various companies suffering problems. So we could be looking at a change coming soon. Now, that's probably a good thing. Now, I'm not going to comment on the state of politics or anything like that because, to be honest, politics is not really my forte, and this isn't a politics channel, this is a gaming channel. But we all want to see workers, regardless of where they live or where they work or what have you, being treated more fairly. And if they have been treated unfairly, which seems to be a bit up in the air, it's kind of a game of he says, she says at the moment, which is a little bit irritating to say the least. We all want everyone to see being treated more fairly and being paid fairly, and of course not being forced to sign unfavourable contracts or what have you, if of course that's what's happened. As I said, everything seems a bit unclear, and it's like, oh, he said this, but they're saying that they said that, and blah blah blah, and basically a game of, playground whispers at this point, pointing fingers, and hopefully some truth will arise out of this soon, but hopefully a positive resolution can be gained, not only for the companies involved, but for the workers as well. I think we would all like to see an improvement made where we don't hear as much about this supposed mistreatment of workers in particular countries. So hopefully there'll be a resolution to this soon. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.